9:05 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. 72 degrees right now, 84 and sunshine today. Weather is sponsored by Davenport University, 800-686-1600, or you can go online to davenport.edu.
We have a winner! Woo!
Yay!
John Legend doing his thing Wednesday night, a sold-out show at the Meyer Gardens. And you know who's going to be there?
Who's going to be there?
Linda's going to be there.
Linda.
So we did it, the karaoke. You sang All of Me in your car, and we put it up to a vote. The most views won. Linda had the most views at 9 a.m. and going to sit on the stage at the John Legend show.
How many did she have, Amanda?
She has close to 600 views on her video.
That means I don't know.
No, I do know. I just checked it.
How many then?
Yeah, Curtis, she does know. She's checked it.
It was about 555.
About.
Well, it could have gone up within the past 10 minutes.
Woo.
Let's look.
Let's look.
I got in a discussion with Charlotte. This reminds me of Charlotte, my youngest daughter. She's
Amanda
7
reminds
years
you of
old.
Charlotte?
7 years old.
Okay.
So Charlotte and the neighborhood girls and Elizabeth are playing. They were doing tattoos out on the street. You know, tattoos, you put in the water, and then you tattoo them. You put them on your arm or whatever. And Charlotte...
Were they like flowers or something?
Flowers and different shapes.
Okay.
Just all kinds of tattoos.
All right.
And Charlotte accidentally spilled the water on all the tattoos. Not all of them, but on a group of them.
Okay.
So then they were ruined because they're wet already, so those are done. So I'm talking to Charlotte, and she is mad because everyone is blaming her and yelling at her. And I said, well, you spilled the water. I did not spill the water. And I said, well, everyone says you spilled the water. No, I didn't. I didn't spill the water. And I said, well, when you came in, you said that you'd accidentally spilled the water. I spilled the water on accident. I'm like, doesn't matter. No one is saying you did it on purpose.
Right.
That's like Amanda there. She has about 600. Well, you didn't look. Well, she had 555 15 minutes ago. I'll check now, though.
Amanda, you were like 7-year-old Charlotte in Curtis's head.
How many does...
And I felt like that yesterday, too.
You felt
What
like
happened
what?
yesterday?
Yesterday, we were making like an Italian sausage
Okay.
that we
Love
were going to
those.
put like tomato sauce on and mozzarella cheese.
Oh, so good.
And I had
sound good.
opened the cans of the tomato sauce for Mike to put them on the grill to heat them up.
Okay.
And I set them. Mike's grill has like two like little like
Side
table.
burner?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and
like
you
a
can
table.
you can set it down. It's like a little table attached to the grill.
Right.
So I set them on there for him, and they're there. They're there for like 5 minutes. And Mike is cleaning the grill off with his brush before he puts the sausages on.
Got to do it.
And one of the cans falls onto the ground, and he blames me like it's my fault because I set them there and opened them for him.
Right. Why were they out there so early in the cooking process?
Yeah, I didn't understand, but that made me feel exactly
No, like why were they?
I'm trying to think.
why not help him out?
But why so early in the process? You don't need that sauce for like 10 minutes.
I feel like it takes longer for the sauce to heat up than it would for the sausages.
Okay.
We put everything on there at the same time.
I gotta say, I'm on Amanda's side.
He
It's not
knocked
her fault.
He knocked it off.
He did knock it
Right.
off. He was shaking the grill.
Did you say to him, hey, these are here. I got tomato sauce. Watch your
He
back.
could see them. They were. I didn't.
So
I
no.
didn't. I didn't. No, he was not cleaning the grill when I put
Give
them
me a
on there.
break. It's not like the grill's a mile long.
But if
it's a 2-foot grill.
But if I set something down behind you,
I didn't set them down behind him.
I'm saying this to Connie right now. If I set something down behind you, Connie,
Okay.
and you turn and knock it off,
that's your fault.
you're mad at me.
That's your fault. You should have said something
Mike
at
wasn't
that point.
standing by the grill when I put them there.
So time out. So Mike is cleaning the grill. Amanda puts some tomato sauce in the grill where he doesn't see. He knocks one off. Why is that not Amanda's fault?
Well, I'm assuming he's cleaning the grill, so he's facing it.
Yep.
If you can't see out of your peripheral that
Right.
somebody set something 6 inches to your
Yeah.
left, that's your fault.
Okay, let's say I set something 6 inches to your left. I have my water, and you turn to gesture. It's not yours. You don't know what it is. Is that your fault then for knocking over my water?
Am I looking to the right and you set it to my
You're
left?
looking straight ahead. It should be in your peripheral vision.
Man, I don't know.
Exactly, because this is Amanda's
I don't
fault.
know.
I get it.
How is this my fault? Mike was standing 10 feet away from the grill when I put them there.
Yeah, you got to watch
Walks
yourself.
up to the grill,
Did you guys end up getting into a fight
I
over
hope
this
so.
sauce?
Well, I felt bad because the sauce got all over his mom.
Oh, man. And your neighbors below you.
No. This was at the track.
Oh, okay.
They're used to the poop anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So it's all over his mom. Now, who apologized to his mom?
I did, but
You
Mike
did.
did not because Mike sat there and blamed me.
Did you say I'm sorry that Mike dumped that on you?
No, I said I'm sorry. Apparently, I shouldn't be helping out.
Apparently. Wow.
So I didn't help out.
You made it. You
So
made
you went and
yourself
sat down?
You made yourself a victim. I'm sorry. Apparently, I shouldn't be helping out.
Well,
That's not a
Mike
real
sat there
apology.
and blamed me.
Yeah.
Just say, "Whoops, sorry, mom."
Yeah, that is, and that's what I say to Charlotte too. If you didn't mean to do it, say you're sorry.
Was he facing you? Like, did he see you set it down, the sauce?
No.
Mike was 10 feet away from the grill, not even using the grill when I set
Oh.
the sauce on the table. So when he walked up to the grill, he could very clearly see the sauce there.
Okay.
But he's colorblind. He's focused on getting the food
You
done.
can't
He's
see a can of
hungry.
sauce there, then you're just blind. You're not even
Yeah,
colorblind.
maybe he is. Maybe he's blind in this instance. I
Hold
don't know.
on. Let's go to the source. Carly.
Carly.
Intern Carly
who
is
should
here.
apologize?
You've heard all sides of the argument. Whose fault was it that the sauce got spilled yesterday?
I think it was Mike's fault.
That's just because she has to sit in that room with her. That's not real. She's afraid. Look, she's laughing because she knows that Amanda can
Do you
make
really
her
feel
life.
that way? I
No,
don't-
if I was put in that situation, which I live with just my mother, and
Yeah.
I get blamed for things constantly because I'm an only child. Yeah,
Okay.
that was Mike's fault.
Okay. What
Okay.
if? What if
Oh,
you?
maybe it's an only child thing. You
Are
guys
you an only
got-
child?
Yeah.
There it is.
Amanda and Carly.
And so is Mike.
Yeah, so is Mike.
No one ever gets blamed for anything in this situation.
So are you guys, Amanda, are you guys still fighting about this today? Or is this finally, was it done by the time you left?
It was definitely done by the time we left because luckily I had brought the Tide to Go pen with me, which Mike makes fun of me for having my big gigantic purse.
Right.
But I had the Tide to Go pen, which saved the day
Okay.
for
Very,
his mom.
and very dry sausages.
Hold on. I have
There was 2
breaking.
cans of sauce.
I
Only
have-
one of them fell.
I have breaking news.
What is your breaking news, instigator?
I have it on good authority
Uh-huh.
that Amanda set the tomato sauce there so she could come to the rescue with the Tide to Go pen.
That is the biggest load
She
of baloney.
wanted to say, "Oh, I'm sorry your son is so clumsy. Look, I have this. Let's get you cleaned up, Mike's mom." And now off to
you
the
think
race.
that's why?
Back to you.
No.
Boom. Boom.
No, I carry it because Mike wears white shorts a lot and gets things on his shorts.
Is he a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader? Why is he wearing white shorts?
They wear like
What is he doing? Why is he wearing the white shorts?
How short are these
No
white
kidding.
shorts?
they're
And
like a
kick.
little bit above the knee.
and kick.
They're like
look.
white plaid. I mean, they're not just white.
Oh,
Okay.
he's not just wearing the white shorts.
They're like white with blue
Did
plaid.
you just say, and kick, and kick,
Is that what I figured?
and kick,
Oh,
and
no,
kick?
there's sauce on my mom.
Does he
Kick.
wear cowboy
And
boots
kick.
with them?
No.
I wish he did.
Do a chorus line. I mean, this guy. Oh, I love it. White shorts
She's
to a
just looking out
NASCAR
for it.
race. Seriously, that is rich.
Do you get stuff like tar and stuff flying up? from the-
Tar.
You do.
Yeah.
I was covered in it. Yeah.
I was at MIS, I think, one time growing up.
Tar
and
everywhere.
I remember leaving and I had it like all over me.
The tar.
the little pieces
Yeah.
of black. Yes.
Seriously.
Are you saying tire?
No, tar, like from the track.
Oh, a track tar.
Yes.
I think that's tire coming up. That's rubber.
Is it tire or is it tar?
I think it's little pieces of rubber from the tires. That's at least what I've been told.
Okay.
But I've not been told that
Well,
by
that's
like
why
an
I just
expert.
asked the question. Do you have tar on your face? Because I just remember little
Yeah, but
black
you,
spots.
but you said tar, and I thought you meant tire because it's tire.
No.
Tire is coming up. 'cause
Tar.
That's why they have to change their tires every few laps.
No, I thought it was tar.
tar just flying
Like
around.
it's so hot.
It is hot.
It is
See?
so hot.
Could be tar. You don't know.
No, I
Maybe
know.
it's both.
If it was tar, you would be dead, right? You'd just be burned. They tar and feather.
Why?
You'd have feathers all over you.
No, it's chunks. It's not liquid.
Right. Chunks of rubber.
Spraying all over the place.
Is that the sound a tar spray makes?
You,
Yep.
Why are you in such a mood today?
I don't know. Am I in a mood?
Does he seem like he's in a mood, Amanda?
You are in such a mood, I can't even begin.
That is bull, Your Honor.
Want to be part?
Let me live that fantasy.
926 on channel 95.7. Still 72 degrees. We're looking at a high of 84 today. Don't forget, coming up in just a few minutes, like 6 of them,
Philip Phillips.
we got tickets for you.
Can I tell you something fun about Lord? So, Lorde, she's a singer. She's a kid. She seems to be awesome. She has a lot of songs that we like.
Yeah.
And she knows Jennifer Lawrence's email. And you know what she almost did?
What?
Almost tweeted it out to all of us. Here is the tweet. This is from yesterday morning, right around 11:30 yesterday morning.
Okay.
So it's a conversation. So Win, and I assume Win is someone named Winnie or Winston. Win, do you have Jen Lawrence's new email? Me, being Lord. Oh, let me look. Me, I think it's got butt in it. B-U-T-T. Jennifer Lawrence's email has butt in it. What could it be?
jlawbutt@hotmail.com.
Yes, yes.
That's what my first guess is.
Peta Butt, because she's in Hunger Games.
Peta Butt.
Would be a good one. What other butt? Fall on my butt, because she's always falling, right? Fall on my butt at gmail.com. Just
How do you think do you think there's some master list of all famous people?
who have the emails?
Like with their phone numbers and their emails and everything, so they can all get in touch with each other when they need each other?
I don't.
You think so?
I don't think so, because there are probably
And how
some.
do they always
probably some
know?
who are jerks. So if I meet you and I'm Lord and you're Jennifer Lawrence, we're talking. It's like, hey, we're young and we're fun and this is great. We should hook up. What's your Twitter? And then, like, I know you're like, oh, I'm at Lord Music. Duh. Everyone knows that. I have like a million followers.
Yeah.
Oh, right. What's your email? And then she'll write it down. Or hold on, I'll email you or I'll text you. I think they still give it
They
the old-fashioned
write it
way.
down on a piece. Here's a Post-it.
Yes. Here's a piece of paper. It has my email on it. Don't lose it. P.S. It has butt on it. Not on the paper, like in the email address.
I think
Do you
these
think there's a
days,
master list?
I don't. It's just weird that they all have each other's phone numbers
Right.
and email addresses.
Well, and Lord
Twitter
is,
account, that's not weird.
No, but Lord is from
all the
far
rest of
away,
it?
and Jennifer Lawrence is from here. So how do they even hook up, and when are they talking to one another? And how did Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran become such good friends? I wonder that. And how does Taylor Swift meet all these Hollywood A-listers to date? Jake Gyllenhaal, John Mayer.
See, these are the
How does
questions
that
I wonder,
happen?
too.
How did
I
that
don't know.
Kennedy kid who's 15 get to start dating 21-year-old Taylor Swift?
I don't know.
What's going on with these people?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that Kennedy
Remember?
kid. Yeah.
15-year-old Kennedy kid dating this 21-year-old, and that's okay? Psh, Taylor Swift. Seriously.
Curtis is not a fan, and this goes
I'm
back
soured.
lots of years. He's not a fan of
I like her
T-Swizzle.
songs. Just she gets away with a lot
Do
of
you
things
like her
that she shouldn't
songs?
get away from. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you like her songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fun. She got good songs. But I tell you
Yeah.
what, she does a lot of things that I wonder if that was Miley, where'd be hell to pay? I like Miley as a person, I think, more than Taylor Swift.
I do, too.
Yeah.
My mom can't stand Miley Cyrus.
Exactly.
She thinks she's classless.
Does your mom still have a hankering for a little Justin Bieber?
She does, but now she's just saddened by
Okay.
him.
Well, everything is kind of coming together
She
for
doesn't
Biebs.
understand. What do you think happened to him? Like, I have some personal knowledge.
You do.
I mean, I do work in radio. That's the way
Yes.
she thinks.
Okay, so you probably have met him.
What happened to him? I'm like, Mom.
Nobody
he's a-
said no to him for like 8
Yes.
years.
Yeah.
He did whatever he wanted.
Remember how you parented me? Yeah, nobody did that to him.
Right. He had no parents.
And you said, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Nobody did that for him one time.
And you smelled my breath when I came home to make sure that I wasn't drinking
You
or doing anything
stink.
else.
You weren't having nachos, were you? I smell.
She hoped I was just
I
having
smell
nachos.
jalapeno. Ugh. Bleh. Bieber's coming
Yeah.
around though. He's going to like enter some plea deal for the DUI. He's going to get that all taken care of. Remember, he was speeding and he was drunk,
Right.
and they're going to figure that out. Only because he's a celebrity. Like if that was you or me, we'd be in jail.
But
probably.
he didn't. What did he? Well, he's not even 21, right?
Exactly, so not a
anything,
drop,
and
right.
he's drunk. But he wasn't. If he had been 21, he wasn't over the legal limit, though,
No,
right?
I think he was.
Oh, was he?
I think they had said that he wasn't, and then we never found out.
Okay.
Somebody definitely floated that out there that he wasn't.
Okay.
Also, remember when he reached in that lady's purse and grabbed her phone because he thought she was taking pictures? She's dropped those
Yeah.
charges, again, because he's rich and a celebrity. If you and I did that,
Do you
jail.
think he paid her off?
Yes, with
Wait,
with front
you're
row
just
seats.
saying that you can't reach in and grab somebody's phone out of their purse, yet you can reach and grab somebody's elephant ear out of their hand?
Fine. If you did that, jail. If I did it, I'm like Grand Rapids' Justin Bieber.
I wouldn't be bragging about that if I
No,
were
I
you.
feel good about it. So, okay, here's the deal. I took somebody's elephant ear. I was at Son of a Beach Festival. We're listening to Jimmy Buffett, which this got me in trouble because I was on stage prior to Jimmy Buffett, Pirates of the Caribbean.
And
So,
thank you, Amanda, for making sure that
Yeah.
I was right.
of course.
Which you were.
Of course.
you.
Thank you so much, Amanda. So I'm standing there and I get a whiff of cinnamon.
Right.
And I just take a little chunk of it and put it in my mouth. And they turn around. There's a guy and a girl.
You reached over their shoulder and grabbed their elephant ear.
They turned around and I said, "That smells so good. Can I have another bite, please?" Yeah. And then I took another bite and then I talked
Were
to
they
them.
angry as they were turning until they saw it was you?
They, I think, were just confused. I don't think they knew who I was when I took it. I mean, that's your whole argument that they knew who I was. I don't think they did.
You had just been on stage yippity and yapping.
But a long while before.
Oh, yeah. They have no memory.
They have zero memory.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
they were
guy
in the
with the
bathroom.
loud shirt on and the captain's hat. There were two people
Yeah.
with a captain's hat on.
Jimmy Buffett.
One was singing on stage, and the other one was you.
Well, I'm the captain.
I
What do
know
you want
are,
from me?
right. It's time.
It is time!
Philip Phillips.
Sold out show at Meyer Gardens on Monday, and then a very intimate show that you can't buy tickets to. You can only win them from Channel 95.7. That is Tuesday at 12:30.
And the winning starts right now at 7708 95.7. You're going to be able to win this whole week, all day long, every day starting at about 9:30.
9:30, 11:30, 1:30, 3:30, 5:30, 7708 95.7 is the number you need to call right now.
So we'll get you a pair of exclusive intimate acoustic performance tickets. You get to see him play.
Yeah. You get to meet him. 'cause you're-
Hopefully he'll be on a stool with a guitar.
Oh, I hope so.
I love that.
You
and
will
then
be
you get
there.
to meet him and you get to get your picture taken with him too. And it's at noon 30 next Tuesday.
It's just hanging out in
12:30.
in home. That's the little club inside the Bob. You'll be in there listening to some music, just a handful of people, and it'd be like being at a best friend's house. And
All
the
right.
best friend says, "Hey, I'm Phil Phillips. I'm going to play the guitar."
Let's grab our first winner. Who's this?
This is Andy.
Andy! You want to go see Philip Phillips next Tuesday?
Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Awesome. All right. It's a week from tomorrow, by the way. Hold on, Andy. We'll get your information.
You are in. There is winner number uno.
Winner number uno. Now, 11:30 with Wendy. So
Yeah.
that's 2 hours from now. That's
We
your
got
next chance.
5 every day. Times 2, it's going to be like 50 people in here watching this show. Imagine seeing Philip Phillips with just 50 people in a room.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That is amazing.
Let's just listen to this again.
Okay. 11:30.
11:30.
When you win again. Phil Phillips
Gone.
at the Bob. 50 people. Andy's one of them. 11:30, you could be the next one of them. It's that easy, right?
Yes,
That's
it's that
easy.
easy.
Connie and Curtis.